Certainly, here's a draft article written in a news reporting style. If you'd like a more narrative or fictionalized version instead, just let me know. May 10, 2025, by Local News Desk. A tragic accident occurred late Thursday afternoon in a remote mountainous village when a tourist identified as Dylan M. inadvertently struck a young local girl with his vehicle while navigating a narrow, winding road. According to eyewitnesses and local authorities, Dylan, who was visiting the region as part of a scenic tour through the countryside, was driving through a steep and poorly maintained section of road when the incident happened. The young girl, whose identity is being withheld out of respect for the family's privacy, was reportedly walking home from school and may have been partially obscured by vegetation growing alongside the roadside. Local emergency services responded swiftly to the scene. The girl was transported to the nearest hospital, approximately 45 kilometers away, but succumbed to her injuries shortly after arrival. Dylan remained at the scene and cooperated fully with authorities. Preliminary investigations suggest that poor visibility and lack of roadside barriers were contributing factors. Alcohol and drugs have been ruled out as causes, and Dylan was not found to be speeding at the time. This is a devastating tragedy for the family and the entire community, said Police Sergeant Alira Costa, who is overseeing the investigation. The terrain in this area is particularly dangerous, especially for drivers unfamiliar with rural mountain roads. The village, home to fewer than 200 residents, has long struggled with inadequate infrastructure, a fact local leaders have repeatedly raised with regional government officials. Residents are now reviewing calls for safety improvements, including guardrails, clearer signage, and designated walking paths for children. Dylan has not been charged with a crime, though the investigation remains open. He has expressed deep remorse and is said to be in contact with the family through intermediaries. A candlelight vigil will be held in the village square on Saturday evening to honor the girl's memory. Would you like this adapted into a fictional story format or translated into another language? Dylan has not been charged with a crime, though the investigation remains open. He has expressed deep remorse and is said to be in contact with the family through intermediaries.